This is a paid program. JJ Publicidad, EMR, and its owners and associates take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest.
Ang buhay, buhay, buhay sa Amerika. Mabubuhay ka sa Amerika kahit mahirap ka ha. Basta't kasama mo, kababayan mo, maligaya ka na dito sa Amerika. Sa Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika.
Uy mga kababayan, kapuso at kapamilya, oras na para magsama-sama tayo para sa isang oras na kwentuhan na magbibigay ng aral at inspirasyon. Dito lang sa ating programang Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika ni Rhea Luz.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika, the show that celebrates the heart, resilience, and incredible journey of Filipinos making an impact both here in the United States and back home. This is Rhea Luz, and I'm so thrilled to bring you a truly powerhouse episode today. As healthcare professionals, we know that taking care of others is a noble calling. But who takes care of caregivers? How do we lead with self-awareness, heal from our own unseen wounds, and champion life-saving health education for our communities? We are going to dive deep into this today. Before we bring our amazing guest, let me welcome my wonderful co-host for today's episode. He's a brilliant and multi-talented PACU nurse and one of FANOGCS Board of Directors and also Press Relation Officer. Welcome back to the show, A-Jay.
Thank you, Miss Rhea, and
Yes.
thank you, Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika, and of course, the Entre Mujeres Radio.
Thank you.
And thank you for inviting me again to be the co-host for an episode here in PBSA.
You are now a well-sought MC everywhere in our community. So it's an honor for Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika to have you. But also, A-Jay, we want to thank our show sponsor of this episode, Miss Nanette Kaduchak, who is also a founder of FANOGCS.
Yes.
And she owns Dolce Shine Med Spa for beautiful, glowing, youthful look. Contact Nanette Kaduchak and her team at 480-935-9000. And her website is dolceshine.com. Thank you so much, Nanette, for helping us to keep Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika show going. So, this episode is heavy.
Yes.
As we are saying, not only A-Jay, we have the biggest names of FANOGCS. We got the past president of FANOGCS, our Mr. Alain Cruz. Hi, Alain.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Rhea, for inviting us again. This is the second time, right?
Yes.
That I got invited. The last one, was it 4 years ago, AJ?
Yeah, something
Yeah, with
like that.
Donna Bella and Melody and AJ. We call ourselves Fabulous Four.
Yes.
Now the three of us, I'll call ourselves Tenacious Three. I love that word. I love that word. I think I use that word a lot of times in my book. I'm gonna promote it later.
Yes, and we're talking about bringing Al not only as a powerhouse, but also Al is going to promote something today about self-awareness and knowing yourself. So we'll have many things to talk about that. And AJ, can you introduce the next guest?
Of course. This lady, she's very professional
Yes.
and also very kind. She has that quiet authority that I always
Yes.
describe her. So let me introduce our incoming president of FANOGCS for term 2026-2028, Miss Janice Desiongco.
Yeah. Hi, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Rhea, for having me here, for having all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
And I just want to say the Tenacious Three, we could not dance. He said that last time. The Fab Four dances, but the Tenacious Three, I don't dance.
Don't worry, Janice. I'm also doesn't dance. So we're in the same company.
Right, yeah.
Her
But you have
husband,
jazz. Yeah,
her
right.
husband actually
Is a dancer?
No, told her that she broke the record. Because like from like Donna Bell or A-Jay, Donna Bell, everybody dances, and now she's like she
Yeah.
broke the record.
Well, that's still good
I'll be their
because
cheerleader. I will be their
Yeah, she's
cheerleader
our
for them.
muse.
no, FANOGCS, we call FANOGCS the Filipino American Nurses Organization of Grand Canyon
Canyon
State,
State.
are known for their dancing talent and their community service. In fact, that is one of the reasons why I have love this organization because of the impact you made in the community. And from community service to back home medical mission. So Al, congratulations to you
thank
in
you.
your successful leadership, and now you're passing the baton to another powerhouse leader.
I have a very big shoes to fill.
Oh no,
Ray.
no, no! I'm
Yeah.
sure you're gonna do great.
Yes, you'll do great because you're in
Yeah,
the company of
AJ's
great
our-
people.
Yeah.
AJ's
AJ
our
and the
mentor,
rest,
one of our
yes.
mentors.
Yeah.
Yes, and we also have our founding advisors. That's Billy Sparenga, Amy Laksamana,
Yes.
Nanette Kaduchak, Rose Comban, and of course Donna Bella and Melody.
I
Melody.
know.
Yeah.
Who all dances too.
Yes, we have our own talents to show. Yes.
This episode, we even though we're not dancers, we're talking about dancing
Yes.
because we are going to talk about something really powerful. And talking about dancing, I consider Al with as Al is going to share with us that this is one thing that I wanted to hear from you, Al. You, aside from becoming the past president of FANOGCS, I heard you are also creating a book.
Yeah.
Can you be able to share with us how did you come up with a book which is talking about self-awareness, trauma, childhood trauma, bullying, and many things which I believe our community in general needs to talk more about this because mental health has been a taboo topic. So today's topic is both taboo.
Correct. Yeah.
Something about the GI
Yeah.
health
Yeah.
and mental health. So let's start with Al. Al.
Yes, so it's actually, I don't know, it's probably just a blessing in disguise. So I actually have been writing since I was 13, and I'm 53 years old now. So like it's been like what I'm doing, like math and like 40 in my head. So 40 years in the making, but in nursing we all of us here are nurses. We were trained to like assess other people, right? Assess. We do skin assessment. We do pain assessment. We check their vital signs, but very rarely we have been taught on how to like assess our own selves.
Oh, very
Right?
true.
Very rarely we have been taught how to assess our consciousness and our internal emotional and mental states. So with my personal experience with bullying, I call it battle. Personal battle of bullying, self-doubt, exclusion, and even trauma, but I have overcome those through self-awareness, and that's what I want to really want to share to our audience, the power of knowing yourself, and because of that, actually, I was able to develop compassion and empathy for those who have experienced workplace violence, bullying, and even like toxicity at the workplace. You know, and most of the time we have, I call it invisible mask, where we try to hide our personal struggles. But sometimes this mask eventually becomes heavy. And through my book, it's a personal development and motivational book, actually. The title of which is Know Yourself. It's right there. Know Yourself, Change Your Life from Self-Doubt to Purpose. This actually, I want to create I would call like a mirror tree. It's not going to be in my book, but that image that I created, this is actually a series of books.
Whoa.
Yes, so that this is the first one. So I call it a cycle of transformation, because there's steps from like self-doubt to purpose. You cannot achieve your purpose. It doesn't happen overnight. So it takes a while to find your purpose and the meaning of life. So and self-awareness is actually the first step in doing so. Okay, and if you give me a chance, Ria, to just explain this segment of the title of my book. So Know Yourself, this is actually addresses the universal human challenge that we have. Like we always often ask and wonder like who we really are, or what we want from life. And Change Your Life promises a meaningful outcome as long as you begin making some changes, purposeful and intentional changes in your life. And I'm really hopeful and hoping that our readers can see themselves in my journey. And the book focuses on a struggle, which is self-doubt, to a destination which is purpose, the foundation of which is self-awareness.
Wow, Al. I am so blown away, and
Thank you.
What you just said is packed with amazing information that as you're talking, I feel like, what did Al have experienced when he's writing the book? And I'm so proud of you because what you have accomplished. Now you have completed your term as the president of Filipino American Nurses Organization of Grand Canyon State, have made so many amazing
Yes. Accomplishments.
We
have
missions
a lot
in
of
the Philippines
yes.
since you started. So I think, A-Jay, there's so much to unpack in that book.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Actually, I already told Elaine that I'll buy the book for sure.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
See, Elaine, you got two already.
He was the one actually who said that to schedule. What did you say to schedule?
Oh, like a live reading.
I'm like I was a little shy, and I said I'm a little shy at that time.
Well,
so, but like I'm really happy for the support from my FANOGCS family.
Yes, and
Really?
On the way here, A-Jay, we were already talking about the launching of the book. We should come together, especially for us all nurses and in the community, talking about burned out.
Yeah.
Is a topic we never speak about in nursing because
Yes.
we think you're young and burnout is not in your vocabulary, but when you reach 30 and 40 years in nursing, I think you're not just burned out, you're toast.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
pretty much well done, right?
Yes.
Lechon ka na.
yes. I actually remember my our chaplain. I consider her as my spiritual advisor, and she would talk to our new employees all the time. And she likes to talk about self-care. And she said that when you think and feel that you are burnout, then you are. So don't wait till like you go through like but if you're thinking that I'm already burned out, then you are. That's
Okay,
what she said.
I wanna hold that thought, Al, because I want our viewers to join us
Share.
and send us if you can relate to this conversation. If you are burned out, write in the comment "burned out," because then we'll find out. It's not only me, it's not only Al, it's not only few of us, but I think that word burned out, if we make it into an open conversation, I think more nurses will have an idea how we can release that energy. And that's why they should join PANOGCS, because
Yes.
PANOGCS has so much events going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Does that mean most PANOGCS got burned out too?
Yes, actually, a matter of fact, remember, A-Jay, we're going out of town in August 15
Yeah,
to
to
17.
17.
And we
Wow.
actually decided not to talk about FANOGCS.
Work.
Or work,
Like,
yes.
so, like, if you talk about FANOGCS or work, you're
You have
going to
to
pay
pay.
$1 each time.
That's oops. That is, I'm just see. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us, and we wanted to shout out the names. A-Jay, can you shout out the names of those watching with us?
Let me see.
We got
Oh, nice.
yes.
All right, so thank you, Zarina Tabarangao, Santi
Oh.
Melchor,
Oh,
and let's see who else. There's two more people here, but
Yes.
I cannot see the names. But thank you for watching. So
Yes.
share this link, and people for sure, the audience will learn
relate.
something. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we'll relate
Yeah.
and we'll learn from this episode.
true. This
and
is-
thank you again, Miss Ria and Buhay-Buhay Sa
Yeah.
Amerika for having us.
Yes.
Oh,
for inviting
definitely.
us.
This is an educational topic, and also not only for our community, but for anyone who's be able to listen to us, because I think self-awareness is not only a nationalistic idea, but this is a
Universal, yeah. Universal
sabi mo
human
nga, as you
challenge.
mentioned, it's a universal challenge.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
so much.
Also, I would like to also say, especially us Filipinos, we have wonderful Filipino nurses. We're known for being hardworking, for giving everything we have to our jobs, and it's also, I think, as a society, it's still not. I think we're starting to open up about burnout and about
Yes.
some
Mental
mental
health.
health, but
Yeah.
but we still need to really embrace it some more.
Very
Yes.
true.
I
Yes.
agree.
And
Yeah.
you mentioned burned out.
Yeah.
Santi says, what is that word? Burnout? That one is another
Yes. What's that?
energy.
Yes.
What they call that? Energizer bunny.
Yeah.
Santi, kapatid,
Hi,
thank you
Santi.
for watching, and thank you for what you do in our community.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also said Pinoys are resilient. So
Yes.
it is true, we are resilient, but there's a point where that resiliency hits and then we're burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I experienced it in nursing as well when I actually was just maybe 2 years old in nursing. And I almost gave up in nursing.
Wow.
I started looking for work not nursing related. I applied for an airlines, I applied for Starbucks and other companies. And I was like, okay, I started getting or receiving rejection letters from them. And I realized nursing is really for me.
For
So,
you,
and
yeah.
then I stepped back, and that's the self-awareness, right?
Yeah.
And I did self-care. I took my time. I started volunteering. And that's when I realized that self-awareness and there's life outside of nursing too.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Good job.
And we are so glad that you remained a nurse.
Yes.
Because you're one
Yes.
wonderful nurse.
That's
Actually,
true.
the resilience, like coincidentally, I use the word tenacious. They
Yes.
have the same meaning. So yeah,
Yes.
tenacious. Spell tenacious. No, I'm kidding.
and perseverance. Yeah, thank you so much for all of you who are watching. Lita, O'Keefe, and Santi Melchor still watching this. Sabi niya, thank you po. And Jean Mendez, Roland Sagmit.
Oh, yeah,
Good
talking
afternoon,
about
Roland Sagmit.
Roland Sagmit.
Roland is always present.
I brought Seafood City. We got the fan from Seafood City.
nice.
Another shout out to Seafood City for inviting us, Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika, and the rest of media and influencer night yesterday. Oh my God. It's place that everyone should go to. Seafood
Seafood
City.
City.
Yeah, they're opening.
It's opening on
July 30th, 9
Really?
a.m.
9
Yes.
a.m.
It's a
Yes.
Thursday, so whoever's off on Thursday, go to that line. And
That's
I think
right.
they will have promos. I cannot say what they are, but just watch out.
Oh, if you want to see the promo, I actually just unbox.
There you go. There you
So what
go.
time are they gonna open?
9 a.m.
9
a.m.
And those food from Seafood City
wow.
Oh wow.
are to die for.
Uh-huh.
Especially that barbecue.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Their,
It's yummy,
good.
huh?
I
Yum.
their
agree.
barbecue is always
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
So thank you for feeding us Seafood City and for bringing the Seafood City in Chandler, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Our
Yes.
hometown here in Chandler. Yan, tingnan mo. Thank you so much. See, Seafood City, you are part of Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika now. So thank you so much. So let's go back.
Yes.
See, that's one self-care.
Mhm.
Food.
Food.
Yes.
Food, yes, for sure. That's why I gained weight. No, I'm kidding.
Look at me. Coming from Seafood City yesterday, I gained 5 pounds.
But food, like you said, is self-care.
Self-care,
Yes.
But
not
it depends on the food.
Yes.
I believe, are you going to talk about food in your book? Or maybe that's another book
That's
in
another
the future,
chapter.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good suggestion, A.J. I can add that in the next
Yes,
one.
'cause it depends on the food. Like,
Yes.
too much sugar can actually, it
Yes.
affects your mental
Yes,
health, and
yes.
it affects it negatively.
Yeah.
So
True.
Yeah.
And
eat moderately. So
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
thing.
Thank
eat
you for that.
moderately and burn out moderately.
Burn out fat. You
Burn your fat.
Burn your fat.
I wish I can do that.
Well, we will talk about food too with GI.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a good segue.
Yes.
Yeah. But before we, again, I would like to thank our sponsor, Miss Nanette Kaduchak
Yes.
of Dolce
you,
Med Spa,
Nanette.
for this episode. I wish we could bring Nanette Kaduchak here on the show next time.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about self-care,
Yeah.
we can have Dolce Shine, dolceshine.com. You still you, just luminous. Ooh.
Didn't you
Look
go
like-
just recently?
Yeah, me and Melody, because we won the gift certificate.
certificate.
I always win on the
Nice.
yeah,
God knows.
yeah. That's
Take
that's
care
the
of
third
you.
time I think.
Yes.
Wow.
I love their hydrofacial.
Yes,
I
yes.
had them before.
I
Yes.
had one
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Suddenly my face looks like glowy.
Yeah.
And become youthful.
Yes.
So may pag-asa pa ba?
You have a very youthful.
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
And your skin
Yeah.
looks nice too.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're really taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
The Heavenly
self-care.
Father taking care of my face. Thank you so much po. So we are really having a good conversation.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Yes,
It's
so-
very
But
engaging.
this
and,
is this is something that is good about nurses talking about educating our community. So since we talk about self-care and we're talking about stresses, I think it's a good way to segue, as you mentioned, on a topic that our Miss Janice Desiongco, who is a GI oncology. GI means gastrointestinal tract, and she is an amazing oncology nurse practitioner specializing on the GI tract. So, Janice, I'm so excited that you are bringing to us this awareness about colon cancer and pancreatic cancer, which is a silent killer in our not only in our community but everywhere.
Yeah.
So the mic is yours.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Ria, I'm glad to have this opportunity to talk about GI cancers. I know that when we were talking earlier, we said that we are going to focus on colon cancer, but I would just like to say one good news about pancreatic. So first of all, when we say GI cancers, and speaking of taboo, I always tell people, we take care of cancers from esophagus to anus. And usually when you say anus, it's
Anus.
like you always have to whisper. I'm like, what is it about that word that you have to whisper it, right? So we say, from
like a bad
esophagus to
word for
anus and
us.
some things in between. The liver, the hepatobiliary tract, and of course the pancreas. And while our focus will be on colon cancer, I would like to share one good news, though, one exciting thing about pancreatic cancer, because until now, pancreatic cancer is still one of the cancers that is very, very difficult to treat, very aggressive. Once somebody is diagnosed with metastatic, which means that it has spread to other parts of the body aside from the pancreas, the life expectancy is very short.
Yes.
But right now, there is one exciting medication. It's called the daraxonrasib, which it really is giving us hope about extending lives of our pancreatic cancer patients. That's in the metastatic
Stage.
setting. Yeah. So normally, when a person is diagnosed with metastatic colon cancer and they have failed one line of therapy, the succeeding months is just like a very short. Again, life expectancy in about 3 months. But this medicine is changing the landscape so that their mean survival right now on this kind of medicine is about 13 months. Just on this medication alone. And you can sometimes we take for granted time, and you're like, it's just 1 year, but 1 year is significant. Weddings, births, graduations, a lot of things could happen.
Yes.
Anniversaries. So it's very exciting. That being said, it's still not FDA approved, but yesterday, I think July 22 was when they said that the FDA has started the process for approving the medication. So that's one very exciting thing.
Wow.
for the
We'll
pancreas.
pray that this will be approved so
Yeah.
it can extend someone's life.
Yeah.
I know many friends who actually passed from pancreatic cancer.
pancreatic.
And-
Yeah. But now, going into colon cancer, I would like to talk more about colon cancer in the young. So colon cancer in general, it's the third leading cause of cancer death, and that's in general. Every year, about 110,000 Americans are diagnosed with colon cancer, and half of that is usually metastatic, and half of that they usually don't really survive. But the thing right now that's puzzling the GI cancer world is that the cancer in the young for the colon cancer is rising. 1 in every 5 diagnoses of colon cancer is under 50 years old.
Wow.
And you might have heard of what's that again? Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Black Panther.
Yes.
Yeah, Chadwick
Yes.
Boseman,
Yes.
and also the Dawson's Creek. I actually forget his name. Vander Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
these are very recent, and both of them actually passed away from colon cancer under 50. They were in their 40s. So that's why we actually really advocate for the young people right now to get to know yourself, get to know the
tested.
symptoms, and if you feel like another challenge of being diagnosed with colon cancer in the young is that sometimes people don't believe you when you feel such things and you
Yes.
talk to your doctors because you're young. So it's really a matter of knowing yourself.
Yes, that's
So,
part of
They,
self-awareness.
unless they know the symptom, they
Yeah.
may not know what to tell their doctor.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us some
Yeah.
of the symptom that you see
So-
in your practice?
I don't want to miss anything, but
Yes.
usually rectal bleeding. Any kind of rectal bleeding right now, no matter what age you are, even if you're in the 20s, I know we usually say it's just hemorrhoids. It needs to be checked out. Rectal bleeding is one. And yeah, it's flashed there. Changes in bowel habits. If you have been all of a sudden, like knowing yourself, you go every day and then all of a sudden you're just constipated. And we all say, oh, it's just constipation. But if you've been constipated for months and it's a change in your system, and also on the other end, like you're having a lot of diarrhea, then you need to speak up and talk to your doctors that this is not you, and it needs to be investigated. And then abdominal pain, of course, and usually it's diffuse abdominal pain, unexplained weight loss. Sometimes some people, this is one thing too, because right now with the GLP-1s,
Yeah.
Ozempic, and a
Yeah.
lot of people trying to lose weight, they actually attribute it to some of these medications, and then but this is like rapid weight loss too. Yeah. And of course fatigue, because a lot of this is they actually become quite anemic, and sometimes that's the only thing that they are, like they're just so fatigued, like unusually fatigued. And then when they get checked, they are anemic, and so those are the things that young people should really watch out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Since you talk about, many times they don't consider that they're having blood in their stool, and that is the number one that would cause the anemia.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that you mentioned that even the young people nowadays are getting this blood colon cancer, because I see that too. I work in emergency room and I see rectal bleeding, and always you would say, "Are you constipated?"
Oh, yeah.
If you're just constipated, it's like people will just ignore that. So that
Yeah.
I'm glad that you mentioned that
We
it is
al-
in the
yeah.
rise.
For us in the pre-op and PACU department, we also ask, like, do you have any bowel problems, any bladder problems? And then some people just say, no, I don't have any. But in reality, probably in the house, they have a
Yeah.
problem. So because they don't want to share that information about themselves.
Yes.
So especially for young people, young adults. So are there any tests that they can ask the doctor to see if they have that colon cancer?
Yeah, so like what we said, if they're very tired, a very common test is just a simple blood count test to see if they are anemic. And then, but of course, colonoscopy is one of them. I know a lot of people are actually afraid of colonoscopy. I've had one because we also want to emphasize that colonoscopy screening starts at the age of 45 now.
Wow.
Because of this increase in the colon cancer in the young. So it used to be 50, but now once you're 45, go talk to your primary care physician, referral to the GI, so that you can have your colonoscopy. But there are also some tests now, like especially Cologuard, which is a DNA-based test. So it's also very convenient. They mail a kit to you, and then you just mail it back. We usually joke, like, don't open mails that you don't know.
There might be something in there.
Yeah, because there might be something there. But kidding aside,
Tell people who doesn't know what is Cologuard. 'Cause
Yeah. So Cologuard,
we're nurses, we can understand this, but some people
Yeah.
doesn't understand.
So Cologuard is one of the screening tests where they send a kit to your house, and then you send back your stool, and then they process it and extract DNAs. And if you are positive on that one, then the likelihood is that you probably have colon cancer.
Wow.
I mean, none of these tests are perfect. Like, they could have false positive, they could have negatives, but it could always be verified by another test as well. Yeah. So
Yes.
insurance will cover screening tests, both colonoscopies and
Cologuard.
Cologuard. Yeah. There is also fit testing, like the yearly fit testing, where we check for microscopic blood in the stool. That's also one thing that could be done. Yeah.
That's good to know. So, because we don't know what tests to be done unless you're a nurse, a nurse or a healthcare worker.
Yes. Can I ask the risk factors on colon cancer?
Yeah, so risk factors, usually they said, this is one thing that they are saying, that why is it like probably rising in the young? I mean, nobody could really say right now, but diet is one of them. A diet high in red meat and processed foods. I love those foods, actually. Me too. Yeah, well, I think we Filipinos, we like our processed food too. But I guess, like what we said, you do not have to completely not eat them. You know, everything in moderation. Family history, of course, especially first degree family. Smoking and alcohol. Smoking is linked to a lot of cancers. Alcohol, liver cancers, and also colon cancer. So we also need to verify that the amount of alcohol, because usually those who drink alcohol, like more than 3.5, the suggested alcohol. What's that again? Why am I blanking? The
Alcohol level?
Not the alcohol level,
Consent?
but the content. And sometimes we say that a beer is just one alcohol, but no, a beer is actually
Multiple content.
two servings of alcohol. So so those who drink more than 3.5 servings of alcohol per day is usually more at risk of developing colon cancer. Other things, let me see. I don't want to forget anything. History of other cancers, of course. History of radiation. Increasing age, of course, as we age. Genetics. The genetics is usually only about 20% of the colon cancer. But the good thing right now is that our treatment for cancers have gotten into the molecular level, and have gotten into the genes, that usually if one person is diagnosed with colon cancer, then at least it will be able to indicate sometimes whether it's some genes that you could pass on. Then it also opens up to genetics testing for the family members as well, which is usually like, for example, if one person is diagnosed and we could find out that they actually have genes that you could pass on to your children. Most of the time, once you see a genetic counselor, the rest of the family over 18 would be eligible for testing within a certain period of time. Yeah. So, and lastly, inflammatory bowel disease usually increases the risk as well. Yeah.
Most of the time, diarrhea
Diarrhea.
and constipation. Very irregular.
Yes. Yes.
This is we're all nurses here, and so poop is not a problem to talk about. Make your bowel movement a natural conversation, because that is important for your gut health.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's natural. We all
go.
do it, and we all go. So
In fact, if you can't go, that is a big problem.
Yes. Actually have a family history of colon cancer. My grandma died from it. So all my mom and her siblings got tested for it. So now they're watching to see if they will develop it. So make sure if you have a family history of colon cancer to get tested. Just like what Janice said, there's some genetic testing that you can ask and get tested for.
Not only just testing, many times conversation about poop. Make that conversation a natural conversation. Have you pooped today? That is.
Yes. Have you pooped today?
Yeah, have you pooped today? Because if not, there's a problem.
And the color,
The
if there's
color,
any blood.
the caliber, is it like more
Is it
pencil shape?
pencil shape?
Yeah.
Is it well, there's so many things. We will have another episode for poop study here, but I don't want to make you lose your appetite, but we want to bring awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why we're talking about, but since we're talking about gut health.
And talking about family history, AJ, so usually when somebody is diagnosed, the offspring, so if a parent is diagnosed, for example, the offspring needs to be screened 10 years before the diagnosis. So especially if they were younger, so for example, if they were 50 years old, the mom was diagnosed, or whoever in the family, the rest should be diagnosed 10 years before that. Like 40 at 40 years old.
Well, I wanted to cut because I just found Miss Melody, our Miss Melody Aurelio says, poop is not a problem to discuss. Code brown.
That is funny.
Code brown.
Yeah, we call it code brown
Code
in nursing,
brown.
right?
And it's funny how sometimes in the nursing world, like we would do a code brown, and then after that, it's during your lunchtime, and then you're like,
You're okay.
you know, you're okay. I'm like, let me go back to my food.
Yes.
We're all
That's
nurses
funny.
here in this table. That's why we can talk about this thing. But for all of you who are watching and maybe eating, this may not be acceptable to
dinner
you.
time.
But as
it
we were
lunchtime?
mentioned,
Or dinner.
let's
Dinner.
bring awareness about the GI health.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
awareness about mental health, because these are the topics we seldomly talk about. Last time I was talking to somebody about financial health, and we always think of something else. But this mental health, gut health, and our whole being, we need to be aware how to take care of our
Exactly.
self. So as you mentioned, that 1 year that we can extend our life by becoming aware of those processes will help us one day.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing this
Yes. Oh,
very productive information.
yes. There's some questions and
Yes.
some comments regarding the colon cancer. So, Santi Melchor said screening colon cancer is very important.
Yeah.
And also, let's see, there's a question that I saw
Thomas
here.
Boren.
Yeah, Thomas Boren. This is actually Clay.
Yeah.
So this is Clay.
He's
so Clay
watching.
asked, is it just processed foods? What about ultra processed foods?
Oh, okay. What is ultra processed foods?
Like,
The one that is in the microwave.
Yeah.
The hot dog that's cooked in the
Yeah.
microwave.
And then
I'm just joking. I'm not sure.
yeah,
No,
I'm actually not
that's
sure
right.
what ultra processed foods is. Maybe we can Google
Yes,
that. and
we'll
then-
do that.
Yeah.
And then Roland Submit said he got tested for colonoscopy and it's negative. Good job.
Oh, good job.
Congratulations.
And Hans Taberna of Pinas.
what?
There,
that's
ultra processed foods.
Oh,
You
there
can
you
see
go.
on your screen. Oh no.
Oh, that's
Also
a lot.
Now
of-
those are all our
That's
favorite.
Those are bad.
Monosodium, that's MSG.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
High fructose corn syrup, like soda, sweetened beverage, ice cream, sauces, a lot of things that we eat. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
this is what we eat in the nurses station all the time.
I know, because we only have 30-minute lunch break.
Hans Taberna says, "Go FANOGCS."
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hans.
President of Pinas.
Pinas,
Hi,
yeah.
Hans.
Go
And,
Pinas.
and talking about Pinas, Pinas is going to have their 25th anniversary.
On
Hans,
September
on
19th.
September
Oh, wow,
19th.
congratulations.
So shout out to you, Hans.
And congratulations.
And
And looking
congratulations.
forward for more
For
collaboration
collaboration.
Yes.
between
Yeah.
us
See,
and
this
other
is
nursing
definitely-
organizations.
See, that's even Roland Sagmit said he got tested and it's negative.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
See, this is we're in a good start.
It will give you peace of mind.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's a hard what do you call preparation, but
yeah.
it will give you a peace of mind.
Yes. Especially if you have family history or some irregularities in your bowel
Yeah.
movements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any irregularities, not
But-
only in bowel movement.
But do you recommend a color guard first, or you just have,
Colonoscopy
or
or-
yeah, which one? Which way?
so being in a, I used to be in endoscopy and being a GI, I am really more partial to colonoscopy. It has, it's a very direct testing. And if you have a polyp, those are the growths that are in the colon. They could just immediately remove it. But whatever could be done, like where people are most comfortable, and the Cologuard, the results from it are becoming more accurate as this technology develops. So yeah, those are the top two probably that I would.
Because I had my colonoscopy 3 years ago, and the preparation, I'm like, I'm not doing this again. So I think I'll go for but it's negative, and they recommended I'm gonna do it after 10 years.
Yay.
But I'm like, I'll do the Cologuard next time.
Yeah,
It is
we're
very
talking
daunting,
about
right?
the
Yeah.
procedures, but I think we should also focus on the prevention, which is
Correct.
make sure that you eat high fiber
High-fiber foods,
and
yeah.
healthy food
Uh-huh.
like moringa, malunggay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
talbos ng kamote, or sweet potato tops, or anything green and high fiber, and fruits and vegetables
Yeah.
are actually the one that can help us
Correct.
not
Yeah.
only save us some procedures like there that close to my
yeah.
malunggay tree.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal your malunggay
Yeah,
later.
That's why I
Yeah.
keep planting malunggay. I am now a moringa dealer. That's I added it to my name.
Your
Moringa grower and dealer.
What was it that you're we were talking about the moringa tea that you
Yeah.
you were like boiling, and I said
Yeah.
like, so do you have to strain it? And she's like, no need, because we're eating the leaves anyway. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
We're talking about
yes.
moringa on the way here, so
And
that's
they
a shout
incorporate
out.
moringa to everything. Like I've seen malunggay. What's that bread that we have? Pandesal.
Pandesal.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Rose
Yeah.
Kaumban says she's having fun. Great topic. I hope this will remind everyone who's due for colonoscopy. Oh, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
Rose. And Clay said, but I'm worried about lettuce right now.
Right?
So that's why moringa is better.
Just do the moringa. Yeah.
Stick with moringa.
Yes.
So,
And aside from
look at
diet,
that. What
also
is that?
exercise, right? Oh,
Exercise,
pandesal.
yeah.
Pandesal, okay.
One thing that we were talking on the way here, as you mentioned, is being younger and younger people are diagnosed with colon cancer, and people doesn't know why, because most of the time more younger people are in their phone.
Yeah.
And becoming less
Sedentary,
yeah,
yeah.
more sedentary
Yeah.
lifestyle. I'm one of them.
Yeah, talking about risk factors that I actually forgot. So obesity and lack of exercise. Yeah, sedentary
God.
lifestyle.
You're talking
is
about me?
also- Yeah. But you're so active all the time. You're
You're on the go.
Yeah, you're on
work
the
in
go.
ER,
A lot
and
of
then you're
energy.
everywhere
Yeah.
in the valley.
That was my exercise. Well, thank you so much. That is really sabi ni Thomas Clay says, that's my favorite bread.
Pandesal, yeah, he loves
Pandesal. Hey, Pandesal. Again, I wanted to
With
shout
moringa.
out. Seafood City got Pandesal. Valerios is coming.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, I've heard about that.
Yeah,
I'm really
talking about,
excited.
yeah, talking about Seafood City. Before, every time we go to California or
Yeah.
Vegas, we will stop by Seafood City,
too.
and then we're just gonna buy everything that is
Yeah.
not available in
And
Arizona.
now you don't
Yeah.
have to
That's right,
travel.
yeah.
That's what we did too. My family's favorite is the pan de ube. from-
Ube. They have everything now.
Yeah, so we would stock
Yeah.
up, freeze them, and then we would, once there's only one left, we
Seafood
would be-
City, you are on
rationing.
our conversation.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. This is very informative, and I really enjoy our conversation. AJ, do you have any more to add?
Actually, yes. Self-awareness, awareness about your health, about not just about physical health, but also mental health.
Yes.
It's very important. So looking forward to your book, Elaine, and looking
Yes.
forward
Thank
to
you.
your leadership, Janice. And
Yes, me too.
yes.
Me too. On the way here, know yourself, change your life from
Oh, wow.
self-doubt to purpose by Al Cruz.
Oh wow, it's beginning to like.
It
Yeah,
is,
looking
yes.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Did you mention that you took that picture?
Oh yeah, that stream.
Yes,
I
that's
actually
the-
call that a stream of self-awareness. It's actually in our hometown, the
Wow.
Mountain Resort in Mambokal.
Mambokal?
Yeah,
Okay.
Where is Mambokal?
It's in Bacolod.
Bacolod.
Yeah, me and
mga
Janice
ka-Bacolod
were.
dyan.
Me and Janice
Are
were
both from Bacolod?
Yes, and we're gonna do our medical mission over there
Yes.
in
So,
2028. So
FANOGCS.
Yeah,
FANOGCS will
FANOGCS.
do the medical, dental, surgical, and optical mission in February 2028. So
Yeah. Wow.
looking forward to that.
If, God willing, maybe I can join
Yes,
you.
yes, please.
Yes, we need
You really
volunteers
should, yes.
and especially sponsors. We need sponsors for this.
Yeah.
so.
Sponsor.
See, already making a good move. So at this time, AJ, I think if any one of you has any question while we're still here, our guests can be able to answer them. Or if we run out of time, they will be able to answer your question. So send your question and share this information to all our kababayan, to any one of your friends who need to hear about self-awareness, mental health, burnout, trauma, and bullying. Because Al here is a great example of someone who overcame all of them. And now he's writing a book about it and bringing more awareness. And also Miss Janice Desiongco, an GI Oncology Nurse Practitioner, and now FANOGCS President. This is so inspiring, but because you're bringing awareness to the community about this GI issues. GI means gastrointestinal tract issues. Anything from the mouth down
To the anus.
down to the anus. So, but we have so much events going on in our
I know,
community, and as
yes.
part of Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika's service, we got to share our community events. Javier, you can play the video as we will be mentioning these upcoming events. And I made a video of the upcoming events, and especially right now, Seafood City grand opening on July 30th. Also, I saw earlier, July 26th, Phoenix Rainbow Lions Club anniversary celebration at Saigon Center. Contact Miss Richelle Miller and the Phoenix Rainbow Lions Club leaders. On July 30th, 9 a.m. Seafood City's grand opening in Chandler, Arizona. And August 1st, PIDC CFO Gala event at Talking Stick Resort. And also August 1st, the Axel Annual Recognition, which is our honorary consul Jenny
Yes, congratulations.
Desiongco is awardee, and community leaders recognition, and our Mr. Prince Edward is also going to get recognized for that. Also on August 7,
Wow.
Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika is turning 9.
happy
ninth
anniversary.
Yes. The last
Amazing.
We
last
have,
year,
Yeah.
thank you, Al. Last year, FANOGCS was our finale for our anniversary.
Yeah, we
and look
actually-
at that.
We actually have a gift
Oh, we got a
for you,
gift.
yeah.
Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika got a gift from FANOGCS. Thank you so much,
I
Al.
also have more
Yeah,
for you.
thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank
This
you
is
very
an early
much.
gift from FANOGCS for Buhay-Buhay Sa
Thank you,
Amerika.
Elaine.
You're
I will
welcome.
share it to the committee.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah.
you so much.
And
so
we
if
have
you
more events too, right?
Yeah, we have more events. So
So
here,
let me read it. Okay. So August 14th is the Andrew E. concert. So
Yes.
if you want to watch Andrew E. is actually a famous singer,
And
rapper, and actor as well. So to get your tickets, contact Madame Alma Rodia Goldsmith.
Yes.
And also September 18th is the what is
Nurse
it? Nurses
Steven.
Nurse Even.
Nurse
Toxic
Steven, yeah, he's
Shift.
So
yeah,
fun.
toxic
Yeah.
ship.
He's
He's coming.
From
Yeah.
This
UK,
is by Madame Flor
Flor
Magbanwa.
Magbanwa, son.
Yes, and also
Yeah.
John. Nurse John
Nurse
is
John.
also
Oh, yes.
coming to Arizona,
wow,
and
yeah.
also Jokoy
Jokoy is coming
to
back.
perform
Yes,
at
amazing,
Chandler.
amazing. We have
Yes.
so many celebrities that are coming
Yes.
here in Arizona. We also have this Beyond the Crown, so it's Sol Aquino Tino.
Yes.
And also September 19 is Pina's 25th anniversary, just like what we announced. It will be at Orange Tree Resort, so contact Pina's leaders like Hans and Teresa to get your tickets. And we have that October 31st. And what is that?
The Zumbathon.
Yes, the
FANOGCS
Zumbathon. So,
A-Jay will lead our Zumba.
Yes,
I'll be
he's a-
one of the
He's a Zumba Zen. Yeah.
Zen instructor. Yeah, Zumba instructor. So watch out for more events here in Arizona.
Yes.
And thank you to all our viewers. So we have our viewers. Let me announce their names. So
Who made
shout out.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Dory Arnold, and let's see who else. Tess Bongon.
Yeah, Ate Tess.
Yeah, Ate Tess, hi.
Hi.
And CK Patio. CK Patio is actually a teacher from the Philippines, and he is in Tucson. I met him through the, what's that? Couples for Christ Youth.
Okay.
Singles for Christ, yes.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
then
used to be
Edelman
a
Del
single
Mundo.
person. Oh, the Del.
Yeah, Del is
nice.
actually watching. Del is one of our...
Christy Lou Rigris.
Yes.
is
Christy Lou
watching
Rigrish, Melody Arillo, Rose
Bebeco.
Coleman, Rebecca Halili. We actually worked together. We just came from work.
Oh, thank you so much,
And
AJ.
my mom, Emily Manabat, my dad too,
hi
for
po.
sure. Thank you for watching, my
Thank you,
family.
Mommy.
And hi to all my Manabat and Doyente family. And my cousin Mini Limyo. And Warcel, yeah,
Yeah.
Warcel is also watching. And Ate Christy.
Denreb Ernesto, is that your relative too? And
Denreb.
Mary Grace Monsalud Vertical is also watching.
Oh yeah, Don Reb is actually
Edelman
a friend of mine from the
Edelman Del
Philippines.
Mundo.
Oh, we have
Ang sarap. Thank you for-
International
from, like,
viewers.
the Philippines.
Thank you so much for watching. And Dory Arnold.
Yes.
And Roland Segmit also mentioned October 23 is Trunk or Treat
Oh yes.
event ng AC Tambay.
We were there
And on
last
September
year.
19, they have street food in Gilbert. Ooh, that is
Gilbert.
more food.
Sounds
So
yummy.
I hope you enjoyed our episode today. If you have something that you learned from this episode, please write in the comments. So the more people write in the comment, the more people can feel like, oh, this is worth watching because this is an educational program. And yes, and make sure you like and subscribe to Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika. And please, the more we can have people to watch our show, the more we can bring more inspiring stories.
Yes, inspiring stories
Yes.
and learning educational.
Learning. This is very educational, and learn from the stories of our amazing
Yes.
presidents of PANOGCS.
This has been an absolute masterclass of
Yes.
education, learning about resilience, leadership, and
Yes.
health, of course. And thank you both so much, Janice and Elaine,
Thank
for
you.
gracing Buhay-Buhay Sa America.
Yes.
And thank you again to Miss Rhea Luz for
Thank you, Rhea.
inviting
Thank
me
you.
For
and
inviting
Buhay-Buhay
us.
Sa
Yes.
PANOGCS are always welcome in Buhay-Buhay Sa America. We're basically partners.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Rhea.
And as we close this show, I hope you enjoyed being
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
We're
you.
happy to be here.
Thank you. And come again.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
For
have
sure.
another.
Yeah.
And Elaine, let's put a date. When is the launching of this
Okay.
amazing Know Yourself, Change Your Life from Self-Doubt to Purpose?
Purpose.
When is the planned?
My project manager said it like maybe first week of September, but
Let's
like
do it,
hopefully yeah,
end of
around that
September
time.
or October?
Yes, yes, around that
so
time.
Know yourself, change your life. Self-doubt to purpose. Yay! I hope you all enjoy this show and write in your comment self-awareness. No more burned out. Right, A-Jay?
Yes, no more burnout. I'm done with that. I know how to take care of myself now. So watch out for his book and to learn about self-awareness and to prevent burnout as well. So
Colon cancer.
and of course colon cancer. That's a big deal. So make sure to get tested. Okay.
And thank you to our show sponsors, brilliant guests, my wonderful co-hosts, and the most important, you, our amazing viewers and supporters. If this episode inspired you, please make sure to hit that subscribe and share button, tag a friend who needs to hear this message, and leave your comments below. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep shining, keep pooping your light. Mabuhay tayong lahat. This is Ria Luz, and God bless you. And AJ and
This was Buhay-Buhay Sa Amerika. Join us again next time at Entre Mujeres Radio.net. Hanggang sa muli, mabuhay!